Andy here. So Xiaomi isn't a very well-known manufacturer over here in the UK. I found this out when I recently purchased the Xiaomi Mi action camera, and when I said, oh, it's a Xiaomi, people went, so what now? But they're actually the third biggest phone manufacturer in the world. Obviously they're a lot more popular in the East than they are here, and in fact you generally can't buy them in the shops over here, but I've picked up the Xiaomi Mi4i 16 gig version for around £170, something like that, to give it a go, because I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Mi. Well, generally the Mi 4, if I'm honest, and this is, as I say, the 4i. The 4 is a slightly more expensive, slightly older, but slightly more powerful Xiaomi phone. They're both very similar in a lot of ways. I think the cameras, the screens, a lot of the specs look much the same. But the 4i, whereas the 4 has a 2.5 quad-core CPU, the 4i has a slow 1.7, I believe. The 4 has an Adreno 330, the 4i has an Adreno 405, and from what I've seen, the 4i does benchmark lower. But it's newer, it's thinner, it's lighter. I thought I'd give it a go, basically. So the postman dropped it off for me today. Here's the unboxing, and obviously the review will come in good time.
Okay, so I have gone ahead and removed the cellophane wrapping. It leaves a very bare looking box, which I guess is generally Xiaomi's style. The Yi action camera was basically looked the same as this. Anything to keep the cost down, I suppose. If you're producing a fairly high-end device for only 100 and, what did I say, about 170? I'll have to double check exactly how much I paid, I suppose. Maybe it was less than that, maybe it was about 140. Anyway, there'll be a link and I'll show you. So there it is. Actually, I'll say one thing, the cardboard's actually pretty, it's good quality cardboard, even if it is bare. So the device, does it look a bit like an iPhone 5C? I don't know, not massive. I'll tell you what, it feels very good actually. It feels very premium. Nice solid design. Wow, I'm really impressed actually. First touch of the device, first hold, that feels a really good device. It does not feel cheap in any way at all. Feels solid and premium. Anyway, right, let's not get too carried away. Again, actually the boxing looks a lot like the Xiaomi Yi did, my action cam. So we have, oh, that's interesting. So it's got a UK adapter, because in the package, this kind of came at the bottom of the box from the seller, but it's got a UK adapter in there. It does have a quick charge, but again, it's not as quick as, for example, the Mi 4, from what it says on GSM Arena. Let's put that aside. That's going to be straight up. Yep, marker USB cable. SIM ejector tool. A Mi 4i user guide. So it does have a dual SIM. I've no need at all for dual SIM, but never mind. So along the base it explains the buttons there. Task button, home button and back button. That's kind of all you need to know, isn't it, really? The rest of it is Android, get on with it sort of thing. Now, where did that went over the top, so let's put that back as it was. Is that just a space filler? It certainly is. Wow, that's actually a lot of wasted space, I suppose, just so it can kind of fit this plug adapter, really. I'll put that back in. Kind of odd. They could have done it in a much smaller box. Anyway, okay. So, please take off before using. Fine. We'll leave that one on the back. There's one over the lens though. We'll take that off, obviously. Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't know if that's, so it is removable, look. There's a little tag there, so we'll take that off as well. It's a very pretty phone, actually. Let's go ahead and boot it up. Mi.com, it says. So around the outside, power button, volume rocker. Over the top we have our 3.5mm headphone jack. There's where the SIM will go in, obviously. On the bottom it looks like the mic and then the micro USB charging point. On the back, in the corner, now it looks like a dual flash with the camera there. The primary camera is a 13 megapixel. It is a dual LED, dual tone flash. It does video at 1080p 30 frames a second, or 480p at 120 frames per second, which would be quite interesting. So you can kind of do sort of slow-mo footage, really. The front-facing camera is 5 megapixel. Just for reference, the Mi4's is 8 megapixel, I believe. One thing I didn't mention, which we might get a glimpse of as we go through now. This is based on, the operating system is based on Lollipop 5.0.2. The Mi4 doesn't have Lollipop at this point. Oh. Well, that's interesting. So that, did I miss an so no. So I want it in English. But my location can only be, that's interesting. So let's say I'm in Hong Kong. Interesting. So it said my location is Hong Kong because I don't particularly have any other options. Yeah, we'll have the Google. Let's go ahead and get connected. There we are, connected to my home network. I can tell you the keyboard was very responsive. So the interface is, I think they've produced launchers, or somebody has, for many other devices. It's the Mi4i, M-I-U-I, which initially, I mean, it's been going a long, long time. I didn't have a clue what that was, and I didn't realise it was part of a sort of a Xiaomi thing. So I've logged in with my Google account. Google services, that's fine. So far it seems quick and responsive. Let's skip the Xiaomi, the Mi login. I'm fine with that. You're ready to rock. Loading apps. That's fine. So, well, yeah, I mean, the screen looks nice. I can see we haven't got a lot of battery. You can see that icon up there in the corner. And the clock, the clock is set to Hong Kong time at the moment. So I'll have to look into if it's possible for me to change that to let it know I'm actually in the UK. Kind of weird. It's so limited like that. Like they don't actually want this being sold abroad. A slight little bump there. That's interesting. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Okay, so I guess we're waiting for the apps to load. So that was about a minute or so, perhaps. It looks like we're there now. Pinch to edit home screen. Pinch to edit. Okay. And again, you get quite the. Oh, I'm done. How do I go back? You do get quite the sort of iPhone layout. So you get those icons staying down the bottom. Now, actually, I'd like to know straight away. Oh, I've got a pinch, haven't I? Can I? Yeah, so I can add a widget. That's good news. Can I? Oh, they're at the bottom. Yeah. So I don't know. Play. There we go. I have a music one, please. I have no idea. No, I don't want that one. I want that one. Which is fine. Let's go back. So I guess I've got my home button. Does that also launch Google now? No. I assume that's an app. Let's oh, I just cleared memory. Fine. So I assume the bottom left is an app switcher. Oh, I don't want to. I keep forgetting you have a limited amount of uses for Google. Let's get rid of that. In fact, let's have a look at weather. No data, and now it's gonna give me Hong Kong's. Is it? Yeah, it is. It says it's loading. It's gonna give me Hong Kong's weather. No, New Barnet. Good. I'm not quite sure. Oh, okay. I'll slide up and down through that. How do I get to tomorrow? We don't know, but that's okay. We'll move on anyway. I suppose at this point, let's have a quick look at how the fairly basic. We've got a week view there. There we go. Guess things will gradually come in. It's going to have to take a little bit of time to sync, I suppose. Slide up to close, slide down to lock. Okay, so let's see. Yep, fair enough. We'll have a quick look at before we wrap things up. Actually, I should try the speaker, but we'll try. Okay, remember, yeah, go on. Remember, that's fine. Now it doesn't look to me like it's recognised that I've gone sideways. HDR off. Live HDR. Interesting. But it still thinks. Oh, did they rotate then? Anyway, okay. So let's go into YouTube. Check the speaker. Oh, it wants to update first. I guess there was a new version of YouTube came out. Actually, I'm not going to bother. Can I just play? I just want to see a video. Skip. Go in as me. Come on. So, I mean, it all seems quick and sharp. Oh no, there we go. Yep. Oh, it's just the advert. Sounded good. Oh, what happened? Unfortunately, YouTube has stopped. Maybe it needs to be updated. Let's just try once more though. Maybe not. Do I close it? No, it's not even open. Close everything. Come on. No, let's try Google Plus and see if I find a video in there. Oh goodness. That might be why YouTube didn't work. YouTube didn't work. Now, I do have some Wi-Fi problems now and then where it seems to sort of... Oh, okay, there's an actual OS update. Okay, well, I mean, from the brief clip that we got there, I don't know if the volume was fully up. We're downloading apparently quite a big update. So that's the first look. Seems quite a nice device. I like it. I mean, it's quite a small device compared to, obviously, I'm used to a Nexus 6. The screen certainly looks very nice. It seems quick and fluid. For a sub £200 phone, I would say it's all things look pretty good at this point. So obviously I'll use this for a little while and then I'll do an actual review where you'll get a much better informed opinion of what how I find it, what it's like. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, and then I will see you all again soon.